Now, as I mentioned a few moments ago, the Rnli says lives could be lost unless people heed the warnings about the dangers of the tides around Sully Island. Our reporter Colette Hume is hopefully there now. Colette.
Jamie, sorry about that. I think the seawater has got into some of the connections. I was telling you that Sully Island behind me is a beautiful place to visit. You can see why people want to go. But it's also in the middle of the Bristol Channel, and that's home to the second highest tidal reach in the world. A mistimed crossing here can end in disaster.
The Penarth lifeboat speeds its way to Sully Island. 2 men have been spotted trying to cross the causeway which links the island to the mainland. The tide is coming in quickly.
This is Penarth OB, We've got the 2 casualties with us at the moment.
The men are found, wet and shocked, but safe. The number of people being rescued here is rising, 30 people so far this year alone. The Rnli says people are risking their lives trying to beat the tide.
So there has been loss of life here in the past, and you look at the number of incidents that we have here, then it is only logical risk and occurrence that we could have an incident here.
And this is the power of the tide. The 3 people on the causeway are struggling to stay on their feet. It's not long before one loses their balance. Look how quickly they're swept away. This is a training exercise involving the police, the Coast Guard and the Rnli. The 3 people are all wearing dry suits designed to withstand the cold water. Without them, their survival time could be measured in minutes. Ben Evans was part of the team which rescued the 2 men.
A lot of people don't realise how fast it flows through here, how quickly it can knock you off your feet, and how dangerous it is.
3 years ago, the Rnli installed this traffic light system to help people understand when it was safe to cross and when it wasn't. But it clearly hasn't worked because the number of rescues here continues to go up rather than down. In fact, last year the Penarth lifeboat rescued more people than any other lifeboat here in Wales.
From the cafe he runs opposite the island, owner Gordon Hadfield can see people trying to cross. He's rescued 6 people himself in the past 4 years.
We had 8 of a family down here 3 weeks ago that got caught coming through, took their shoes off, blood all over their feet, all the kids with their feet cut, their heels cut, their arms cut where they tripped over on the rocks, and that's, something, if you get them then fall over, you've got to go in for them.
The walk along the causeway is becoming increasingly popular, and with the bank holiday weekend approaching, lifeboat crews hope visitors to Sully will remember the power as well as the beauty of the sea.